It's time for Super Chicken. Champion of the weak, protector of the poor, uplifter of the downtrodden. Super Chicken, as you know, is in reality wealthy, mild-mannered play chicken Hunt Strongbird Jr., who, when disguised as Super Chicken, is the greatest swashbuckler of the age. Faster than a speeding pullet. Able to leap tall chicken coops in a single bound. More powerful than the 515 out of Dallas. It's Super Chicken, living example of his motto, the weak shall protect the strong. Our story starts today on the world's largest chicken ranch, owned and operated by chicken tycoon Eggs Benedict. Eggs Benedict ate with the chickens. He slept with the chickens. Day after day, he was never out of reach of those chickens. Then one afternoon, it happened. Eggs Benedict got chicken fatigue. Eggs had turned anti-chicken, and he made no bones about it. And of course, in his mad scheme to get even with all chicken kind, his thoughts turned to the head chicken. And so in the penthouse apartment of wealthy play chicken Hunt Strongbird Jr.
Hello?
Hello, Super Chicken.
Super Chicken? Just a moment, please. Hello?
This is Eggs Benedict, and I'm out to get you. This is your last warning.
This looks like a job for Super Chicken.
Super Chicken,
What is it, Fred?
you just locked yourself in the bathroom.
Oh, fiddle faddle.
Meanwhile, Eggs Benedict, having devised a perfect plan to get Super Chicken, went to the bank on business.
Can you loan me $2 million till Friday?
No.
In that case, this is a stick-up.
But Super Chicken's super brain had warned him this might happen, and...
Drop that gun, you rogue. I have you apprehended.
Eggs was sentenced to 10 years in the state pen, but he didn't mind. It was all part of his plan.
Sort of a sacrifice play.
When the 10 years were up, Eggs put part 2 of his plan into effect. This time he was smuggling dogs into the country.
Okay, this is it. Everybody out.
But Super Chicken, a master of disguise, caught him red-handed.
Dog smuggling has been against the law since 1928, fella.
Eggs got another 15 years. His plan was working beautifully. For due to the fact that he was able to capture Eggs so easily, Super Chicken began to develop a super ego.
Hunt, in reality, Super Chicken, you are the greatest. Super Chicken, baby, I love you.
So when Eggs was released again, he began to put the final phase of his plan into effect.
Hello?
This is Eggs Benedict, and I'm gonna rob the United States Mint. Goodbye.
That is definitely illegal. This looks like a job for Super Chicken. Close your eyes, Fred.
Okay. Super Chicken! Where's Hunt?
No time to explain now. Charge!
Racing across Arizona, Wisconsin, and South Carolina, Super Chicken made it to the Denver Mint just in time.
So, you caught me again, Super Chicken.
I did?
Here, you hold the money. I'll get the cop.
Now, what's all this about somebody robbing the mint?
It's true, officer.
Who did it?
He did.
The trap was sprung, and it looked bad for the overconfident chicken. His only chance was to throw his super brain into high gear. And in less than 10 minutes, he had the answer.
Wait. I am innocent, and I can prove it. Close your eyes.
Oh!
Why, it's wealthy play chicken Hunt Strongbird Jr.
Right. And I own the mint. How can I be guilty of stealing what's mine to begin with?
Yep, you're innocent, all right.
Wait a minute. What happened to Super Chicken?
No time to explain now. Officer, arrest that man for false arrest.
Eggs Benedict was found guilty and sent back to prison.
But I'll be out of here in 99 years, and then I'll spend the rest of my life getting Super Chicken.
But till that day, the mighty chicken is free as a bird to carry on his fight against evil. So when you hear that cry in the sky, you'll know it's Super Chicken.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
It all began with an airplane flight in the eastern United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seat belts. We are about to land at Providence, Rhode Island.
Chauncey, are you sure that's Providence?
What's it look like?
Looks to me like there's nothing there.
That's Providence, all right. Set her down, Edgar.
But it wasn't Providence after all.
Chauncey, we're in the middle of the ocean.
I've heard of airports being way out of town, but this is ridiculous.
At that moment on his way to Newport, Rhode Island, to blow the first flugelhorn riff at the annual jazz festival, was millionaire playboy Henry Cabot Henhouse III.
Known to almost nobody as Super Chicken.
With him, his faithful companion Fred.
Known to almost nobody, period.
Why are we stopping, Fred?
There's no place to go in Rhode Island.
Oh, come now. Rhode Island may be a bit provincial, but good heavens, you're right. Rhode Island is missing. It's gone. We must give the alarm.
Within seconds, the entire Massapequod party line was buzzing with the news. That, of course, meant the whole nation knew about it in an hour.
Rhode Island is missing.
Plum gone.
Nothing but salt water from Woonsocket to Watch Hill.
The White House has just received a telegram which reads as follows. Deposit $83 jillion in the old oak tree by the crossroads, or you will never see Rhode Island again. Signed, Appian Way.
Appian Way?
You know him?
We were classmates at Harvard College of Watch Repair. Tick-Tock Tech, we called it. There's his picture. Appian Way is the black sheep son of a fine old Rhode Island family, the Ways of Providence.
I've heard of them. But if he was born rich, why did he become a thief?
To stay rich.
Oh,
An old school chum gone wrong, Fred. That means
this is a job for Super Chicken, right?
mix the super sauce while I slip into something less comfortable.
Right.
In a flash, Fred was back with a container of Super Chicken's potent potion.
Ready, Super Chicken?
Fred, is my cape back from the cleaners?
Hanging next to the plumed hat.
Oh, yes. Let's have it, Fred. Little too much cinnamon, Fred, and...
Once more, the puissant liquid worked its amazing transformation, and mild-mannered Henry Cabot Henhouse III became Super Chicken.
Quick, Fred, to the super coop.
Within seconds, the fabulous Super Coop had taken to the air, while New England residents from Moose up to Mattawamkeag thrilled to that cry in the sky.
That's where Rhode Island used to be, Fred.
Sure makes a nice-looking bay, doesn't it?
Any sign of the state itself?
Not a thing. Just a big gray cloud down near the water.
I shall use my super radar lenses to see right through that cloud. Aha!
What?
I'm gonna have to get these glasses fixed.
Well, what about the cloud?
No cloud that, Fred. That's a blanket of smog. And under it,
Rhode Island.
hang on.
Look, an enormous yacht.
Yes, and it's towing Rhode Island out to sea.
Super Chicken Super Brain had struck to the heart of the matter again. For on the bridge of that yacht was the renegade rich man, Appian Way.
All right, men. Open fire.
Fear not, Fred. Rhode Islanders are notoriously poor shots.
What happened?
That fiend must have sneaked in somebody from Massachusetts.
Well, I guess that's the end of Super Chicken.
But at that moment, the plucky, foul Super Cape billowed out over his head like a giant canopy, and our two heroes wafted gently downward.
When that chicken lands, fricassee him.
Restrain your henchman, Appian Way. I claim the right of single combat with you.
Single combat? Nonsense.
You can't refuse me, for I, too, am an old tick-tock-tech boy.
Impossible.
It's true. Listen. Time to chime our alma mater for the mainspring of all schools. Tick-tock-tech, great educator. Shock-proof, knock-proof, 17 joules.
Rah! Oh, you found my soft spot, Super Chicken. Single combat, it is.
Now I have him, Fred. My super weapon is made of the world's finest steel.
But so is his, and it's a 200-ton tank.
Bye-bye, Birdie.
Tremble, you malefactor. It is Super Chicken you face. It is Super Chicken you approach. It is Super Chicken you have just run over.
Super Chicken.
Just a flesh wound, Fred. Where's Appian Way?
Just down the hill there.
Down the hill?
Yes, down the hill. For Appian Way hadn't figured on the effect of all that weight on one end of the boat. And as our friends watched in amazement, the yacht's bow tilted slowly upward, and the whole kit and caboodle sank to the bottom without a trace.
Well, that takes care of Appian Way. Now to return Rhode Island.
How?
You forget my superpowers, Fred. I merely turn my tail feathers into a propeller, spin it, and just push them.
Gee, Super Chicken. Oh, well.
So that's how Rhode Island was finally returned.
Yeah, it was rowed.
And remember, when you hear that cry in the sky, you'll know that Super Chicken still hasn't figured out how to land.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
Within this museum, protected day and night by armed guards, is a remarkable object. It is the largest pearl in the world. 3 priceless pounds of pink, pearly perfection. But in a dingy room over a nearby fish market is an even more remarkable object.
148-pound oyster.
Yes, in reality, the oyster is the nickname of the world's most notorious pearl thief, who uses this shell as a combination disguise and hideout. Once inside his shell, the oyster is well-nigh impervious to attack.
It's also a dandy place to store mushrooms.
On this fateful day, the oyster entered the museum with but one goal in view.
To purloin the pearl.
His method was simplicity itself.
My baby. Give me back my baby.
Your baby, ma'am?
Yes, I am that precious pearl's long-lost mommy.
No kidding. Are you really?
Yes, I'm the mother of Pearl.
I guess it's all right then.
I don't know, Hornbeck.
Come, Melville. Can we resist the mother's tears?
I suppose you're right.
And while the 2 soft-headed, hearted guards stood aside, the oyster snapped up the 3-pound pearl.
Hey, that ain't no lady oyster.
It ain't even a lady.
It's the oyster.
Got him.
As all this was occurring, Henry Cabot Henhouse III and Fred, who in reality are Super Chicken and Fred, were taking their morning walk. As they reached the corner,
Grab him, Fred.
I've got him.
Here, sir, or madam, you dropped your world's largest pearl.
Oh, thanks.
Nothing like a good deed to start the day off right, Fred.
Hey, you. You with the feathers.
Yes, officer?
Have you seen an oyster pass this way?
Yes, come to think of it. Why?
'Cause that's the oyster, and he just stole the world's largest pearl.
They'll never catch him, Fred.
Why?
Oysters are too slippery. Fred, we have inadvertently aided a criminal to escape.
We?
No time to explain, Fred. This looks like a job for Super Chicken.
Yeah,
I'll slip into the super suit. You get the super sauce.
right.
dashing into a nearby phone booth, the plucky chicken began to change his clothes.
Drat these buttons. Hello.
Hello? Is Super Chicken there?
Almost. Who's this?
Well, tell him when he's ready. The oyster will be waiting.
Here's the super sauce.
Thanks, Fred. Little heavy on the lemon peel, isn't
In a matter of seconds, the simple bird was transformed into Super Chicken.
Now, Super Chicken speaking. He must have hung up. Come on, Fred.
And the mighty chicken took to the air in search of the oyster.
Hang on, Fred. First, we're going to search that deserted fisherman's shack on the pier.
And Super Chicken set his aircraft down with pinpoint accuracy.
Kind of a blunt pinpoint, wasn't it?
Any landing you can walk away from is a good one, Fred.
Well, anyway, we know one thing. He isn't in that shack.
True.
What's the next move?
I'm going to pull him to us with my oyster magnetic beam. Watch this.
Bracing himself, Super Chicken waited for magnetic contact with the oyster.
Any bites yet, Super Chicken?
No, not yet.
Super Chicken, you did it. That's the oyster.
My oyster magnet never fails, Fred.
How are you going to get him out of the shell?
I'll blast him out with my lightning ray bolt. Stand back, Fred.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Fred.
So am I.
Perhaps my tear gas fountain pen gun will do the trick. Take this, oyster.
The gas pen must be in your other suit.
I'm glad nobody was here to see that.
Maybe the oyster isn't in there.
Oysters are always in there, Fred. This is your last chance, oyster. Give me the world's largest pearl, or I'm coming in after you with my super bare hands. I didn't know it was a black pearl with a fuse in it.
It isn't. That's a bomb.
Nonsense, Fred. I know a bomb when I see one. Let that be a lesson to you, Fred. Never trust an oyster.
He's getting away.
Good. Follow me.
The mighty bird followed the oyster to every fish market and oyster bar on the waterfront. Then finally on the sands of Oyster Beach.
I'll teach that stupid chicken to toy with an oyster. This cannon will stop him dead in his tracks.
Did you hear what he said, Fred?
No, you're the one with super hearing.
He said he was going to shoot us down. But don't worry, Fred. Oysters are terrible shots.
Fire!
Let that be a lesson, Fred.
Never trust an oyster.
The fool should have known better than to cross the oyster. The pearl is mine. It's the end of the show, and Super Chicken has failed.
Super Chicken, you did it. We've got the oyster and the pearl.
Like I say, Fred, lightning always strikes skin deep.
The pearl went back to the museum, and the oyster went to jail to serve every month with an R in it for the next 30 years. The mighty chicken had done it again. So when you hear that cry in the sky, you'll know it's Super Chicken.
Lightning always strikes skin deep.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
Our story opens aboard receding airlines Flight 17 from Dodge City to Denver.
All right, everybody, reach. This here's a stick-up.
Arthur, dear, the movie's on.
Movie?
Another Western?
I ain't no movie, mister.
Then you are the ugliest stewardess I ever saw. And almost the meanest.
Now put all your valuables in this here hat.
The plane robber passed along the aisle collecting money, watches, rings, and after-dinner mints. And when he was through...
Now keep them seatbelts fastened till I'm gone, you hear me? Geronimo!
The masked man. He's going away and we didn't even get his name.
Do you suppose it was you-know-who?
No, it warn't. Hiccup's the name. Wild Ralph Hiccup.
The daring bandit had planned his getaway jump with pinpoint accuracy.
I think think you ought to know, Hoss. I don't take kindly to that.
On flight after flight, Wild Ralph Hiccup struck again.
Sit still or I'm gonna shoot somebody. Maybe me. Geronimo! One of these days, Hoss, you and me's gonna have a little talk.
News of the robberies finally reached Miami, vacation playground of Henry Cabot Henhouse III, better known as Super Chicken.
Look at this, Super Chicken.
Please, Fred, when I'm not on the sauce, call me
Henry.
Mr. Henhouse.
Mr. Henhouse? Boy, you sure know how to hurt a guy.
You knew the job was dangerous when you took it, Fred. Wild Ralph Hiccup is robbing planes again. This looks like a job for...
Mr. Henhouse.
Fred.
Oh, all right. For Super Chicken.
Right. You get the sand pail and the rubber ducky, and I'll change in the cabana.
Here's the super sauce. What's the matter?
Got sand in it, Fred, and...
The super sauce took effect, and the mild-mannered fowl was changed into Super Chicken.
Come on, Fred. We've got to catch a plane.
Roger Wilcox.
Disguised as Super Chicken and Fred, Super Chicken and Fred flew back and forth from Miami to Cedar Rapids for 4 straight days.
And I've got enough tickets for 26 more trips, too.
How come we're clear back in the economy section, Super Chicken?
Just be glad we have seats, Fred.
How come?
Did you ever try to book space for a chicken and a lion?
Then at that moment...
All right, folksies. Just put your valuables in the hat.
I wonder why.
Probably for safekeeping, Fred. They can't be too careful with all those robberies going on.
Now, don't nobody follow me or I'm gonna shoot. And my name ain't Wild Ralph Hiccup.
Wild Ralph Hiccup? We've been robbed.
Don't make a scene, Fred. Things are embarrassing enough. After him. Better give up, Ralph. We've got you cornered.
Super Chicken. You'll never get me.
Stop that. Somebody could get hurt.
Which reminds me, how do we keep from getting hurt when we hit the ground?
Well, I used my super brain, Fred.
Yes?
I brought a parachute.
Just one? You knew
the job was dangerous when you took it.
I know. I thought you were going to speak to him about that. He's getting away.
No, he's not. Get on my back, Fred. There's not a horse alive that can outrun Super Chicken.
Whoa, now, easy, big fella. Well, what are you waiting for?
You're supposed to say giddy up.
Sorry, giddy up.
And the mighty chicken streaked across the plains.
Hi-yo, chicken! Away!
We can corner him on the cliff.
Sure enough, Wild Ralph Hiccup was trapped at the edge of Breakneck Cliff.
Super Chicken, why didn't you stop?
You didn't say whoa.
All right. Whoa, whoa.
It's a little late now, Fred.
Quickly picking up the trail again, Super Chicken tracked Wild Ralph Hiccup to the little western town of Soapwater.
The chicken says he'll meet you in the street at high noon.
Well, then he's a goner because I'm the fastest gun in the West.
No kidding.
I'll show you. Just keep your eye on this coin.
Ooh!
Let that be a lesson to you. Never trust a man who throws money around.
It was now high noon, and the fastest gun in the West went out to meet the fastest chicken in Pittsburgh. Tension filled the air like peanut brittle. Then Wild Ralph made his play.
I'll tell you what. I'll flip a coin to see who draws first.
No, let me flip Fred instead.
And while the amazed bandit watched Fred flip, Super Chicken drew back his super fist.
Head. I win.
Wild Ralph was knocked across the street and into a handy jail cell.
But Super Chicken, I didn't even see you hit him.
That was my super punch, Fred. It travels too fast for the eye to follow. Took you by surprise, didn't it, Ralph?
Surprise? You could have knocked me down with a feather.
I did.
And now we go home, right, Cassius? Super Chicken?
No, Fred. I still have 26 more tickets from Miami to Cedar Rapids. We can't let them go to waste.
Oh, boy.
Once again, the nation's airways have been made safe for democracy. So when you hear that cry in the sky, you'll know Super Chicken has 3 more trips to go.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
It is morning, and this is the palatial split level of Mr. and Mrs. Hubert Fingernut. It is an ordinary day, except for one thing.
You scream, dear?
An elephant, an elephant.
Now, honey, you're just pleasingly plump.
Not me, you drip. Look.
It's an elephant.
It ain't no hummingbird, Hubert.
Directly across the street at the home of Mr. and Mrs. Alvin Took.
Sorry, sweetheart. I didn't know you was in the tub.
I'm not. That's an elephant.
Well, it was a natural mistake.
Yes, in homes all over the nation, people woke to find an elephant in residence.
Wow, an elephant. There's an elephant in my kitchen, Charlie.
What's he doing?
Tossing pancakes.
Elephants were also found in buildings, on buildings, even in taxicabs.
I told you 20 times, no trunks.
The city was in turmoil. And so in the sumptuous apartment of Henry Cabot Henhouse III.
Mr. Henhouse, the mayor just called.
And we've got an elephant problem, right, Fred?
Right. How did you know?
Let's call it a lucky guess.
Well, it looks like...
Please, Fred, I'll say it. It looks like a job for Super Chicken.
I was going to say it looks like an elephant.
No time to explain, Fred. You slip into the super suit, I'll get the super sauce. I got it wrong.
So you did.
No doubt about it, Fred. We need more rehearsal. Quick, give me the super sauce. No bay leaf, Fred?
In a matter of seconds, the common bird was transformed into Super Chicken.
To the super coop, Fred.
And the mighty chicken streaked upward through the sky, uttering his world-renowned battle cry.
We're heading for outer space, Fred.
What's outer space got to do with elephants?
Look down and you'll see.
Super Chicken. The Earth is tipped sideways.
I thought so. Take a picture of that, Fred.
Got it.
Now we've got to get that picture to Washington right away.
I thought Washington was dead, Super Chicken.
Of course not, Fred. You should see it on Saturday nights.
In no time at all, our heroes were in the office of the Secretary of the Exterior.
Look at this picture of Earth, sir.
I can't. You're holding it sideways.
No, sir. The Earth is really tipped on its side.
What happened?
Elephants.
Elephants?
Some fiend is shifting elephants around to throw the Earth off balance and cause it to tip.
But who?
That's my line, Fred. But who?
Oh, if Super Chicken only knew that half a world away in India, the wily Prince Black Hole of Calcutta was gloating over the success of his scheme.
Shifting elephants to the other side of the world was the smartest thing I've ever done. Right, Punjab?
Yes, Highness. Their weight has tipped the earth and changed the climate of India.
Right. Now instead of boiling heat, we have snow in India. Look, icicles, snowballs, ice skating. It's a winter wonderland.
All this might have remained a secret if Super Chicken and Fred hadn't taken a brief respite from their labors in a Poughkeepsie delicatessen.
I don't like this delicatessen, Fred. This knockwurst is terrible.
I understand as the New Delhi opened in New Delhi.
To a real knockwurst fan, that remark was irresistible. Super Chicken immediately headed for India. A short time later, as the prince was readying still more elephants for shipment.
Yes?
Pardon me. We're looking for the New Delhi Deli.
You wouldn't like it. The knockwurst is terrible.
But at that moment, using his supervision, Super Chicken looked through an 8-foot wall and saw the elephants marked for delivery.
Aha! So you are the culprit who is shifting elephants.
What's this got to do with knockwurst?
No time to explain, Fred. This elephant spreader must be stopped.
Not very likely.
At the signal, the prince's biggest guards entered the room and faced Super Chicken.
Sick 'em!
Look out, Super Chicken!
Fear not, Fred. I shall subdue them instantly.
Super Chicken!
Just a temporary setback, Fred. I shall now throw them out of that window. This one first. Well, maybe this one. Aha! This one!
Super Chicken, it's me!
Sorry, Fred.
But just then, an icy blast of wind and snow swept through the open window.
Quick, Fred. Help me inflate the patented henhouse hothouse.
Caught in the first blizzard ever to hit Calcutta, everybody caught their death of cold and turned blue. But protected by Super Chicken's super plastic heated bag, our heroes suffered nothing but a slight case of prickly heat. The magnificent chicken had triumphed again. Prince Black Hole of Calcutta was thrown into the Black Hole of Calcutta.
Where the knockwurst is the worst.
All the elephants were returned to India, and a grateful nation gave Super Chicken and Fred a 1 week's paid vacation in Miami Beach.
Snow? In Florida? The earth must still be tipped a little bit. There must be one elephant still out of place somewhere. Wouldn't you say, Fred? Fred? Fred?
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
This pocket-sized bit of greenery in the middle of downtown Pittsburgh is Sherwood Park. Pittsburghians love to come to Sherwood Park to feed the squirrels. The squirrels live on nuts. But Sherwood Park has a nut that lives on squirrels.
Okay, hoist him, Shorty. This is a stick-up.
Yeah, hand over them peanuts.
This cowardly knave is Rotten Hood, the bandit of Sherwood Park. And this is his merry band of man, Fried Tucker.
Well, Fried Tucker, let's count the swag. What have we got?
8 peanuts, 2 almonds, and a gum wrapper.
Not bad for a week's work, eh?
It ain't good, Rotten Hood.
Perhaps you're right. I've got it, Fried Tucker. Let's switch from squirrels to people. We'll rob from the rich.
Yeah.
And keep it. Is that good?
It ain't bad.
Very well. Man?
Yes, sir.
Count off.
1.
Good. Now that we're all here, let's get started.
And going from the park to the surrounding skyscrapers, Rotten Hood started on his cavalcade of crime. On the 8th floor, he robbed the famous shoe manufacturer, Gypsy Boots. On the 17th floor, he robbed Sam Prince Metal, the Metal Prince. On the 23rd floor, he robbed Beyond a Reef, wealthy society leader. On a 30th floor window ledge, he robbed a squirrel.
Just keeping my hand in.
Meanwhile, up in the penthouse in the sumptuous study of Henry Cabot Henhouse III.
Here's the dinner things.
What's the news, Fred?
Just some stuff about Rotten Hood and his band.
Wonder who's on trombone.
Fred had just put down the groceries when...
Put up your paws.
Where did you come from?
The grocery sacks. And next time, Rotten Hood, you get the one with the frozen vegetables.
The next thing Henry knew...
What is it, Fred? Don't tell me you're imitating a unicorn.
No, I'm imitating a witness to a robbery.
Who's being robbed?
You. Rotten Hood made me open the kitchen safe and give him the housekeeping money.
How much?
$2 million.
A trifling sum, but it's the principle of the thing, Fred. This looks like a job for...
Super Chicken?
You get the super sauce, I'll don my super suit.
Is the super sauce?
Must be a weak batch. Doesn't have the old zing. Oh, well, as long as it lets me fly.
Funny. He's flying straight down. And small wonder, this is steak sauce. Super Chicken! Wait! He didn't wait. Sorry, Super Chicken. That was really steak sauce. How do you like that?
Well done, Fred.
Here's the super sauce. Drink, drink.
And in seconds, the common chicken was transformed into Super Chicken.
What happened to you?
I was standing a little too close when the super sauce took effect.
You knew the job was dangerous when you took it, Fred. Come on.
With that, the mighty chicken took to the air to track down Rotten Hood.
You drive, Fred, and I'll think.
What about?
I'm trying to figure out where Rotten Hood is hiding.
Why don't you use your supervision?
If I had any supervision, I wouldn't be running around in this funny suit.
I'll help you think, too.
That was a mistake, for Fred wasn't equipped to do both.
I've told you before, Fred. If you drive, don't think. If you think, don't drive.
But as luck would have it, the Super Coupe had landed right in Sherwood Park.
Don't move. We're not alone.
I thought you said they'd never find us here.
Even the best laid plans go bad, Rotten. Let's go.
Rotten Hood's arrow stuck to the side of the tallest office building in downtown Kansas City. Super Chicken wasn't far behind.
Don't be alarmed, folks. We represent the law.
Look at that mask. It's a holdup.
He's a robber.
He's a crook!
Oh, come on. That's Super Chicken.
Never mind, Fred. They don't watch television much here in Kansas City.
But as Super Chicken dashed out,
It's them.
All right, Rotten Hood. Now you're going to get a taste of my superpowers, face to face.
but as the mighty chicken started for Rotten Hood, a dreadful thing happened. His super sauce ran out.
Where's all that big chicken talk now, Mr. Big Mouth?
That hurts.
The weary chicken tried to defend himself, but it was to no avail. Rotten applied his famous hoodlock and began to squeeze. But at that moment, faithful Fred dashed to the rescue.
Drink it, drink it.
Not more steak sauce.
It's the real thing, Super Chicken. It's super sauce.
Sure enough, it was. The beaten bird once again became Super Chicken.
Let me at him. Come on and fight.
Easy, champ. The fight's over.
What happened to Rotten Hood?
He was standing too close when the super sauce took effect.
He knew the job was dangerous when he took it, Fred.
Rotten Hood and his not-so-merry man got 20 years to think over their crimes.
I've got it. Next time, let's steal from the poor.
Oh, shut up. And the mighty bird against prejudice continues his fight for law and order. So when you hear that cry in the sky, you'll know it's Super Chicken.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
High on any list of the world's most beloved characters stands the Easter Bunny. Everybody loves the Easter Bunny. Newsboys,
Good morning, Easter Bunny.
policemen,
Good morning, Mr. Bunny.
bank presidents,
Morning, Bunny.
even bank tellers.
What can I do for you, Easter Bunny?
Hand over all your cash and make it snappy.
Oh, but I can't do that, Easter Bunny.
What?
Well, if you can't even show a little charity to the Easter Bunny.
Sure, give him the money.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
But the bank rules say,
You want to wake up Easter morning without no Easter eggs, fella?
of course not, but
You do want to wake up Easter morning.
yes.
He's got a gun.
Let him have it, Easter Bunny.
No, don't shoot. Take the money, Easter Bunny.
Thanks.
And there he goes, hoppity-hop on his bunny way.
But all this didn't escape the sharp eye of Henry Cabot Henhouse III and his friend Fred.
Mr. Henhouse, who's that next to you?
Fred, don't you know the Easter Bunny when you see him? Morning, E.B.
What's he got in the basket?
Easter eggs, of course. Right, E.B.?
Ah, shut up.
Mr. Henhouse, he hit you.
Perhaps he's been working too hard, Fred.
Help! Stop that rabbit! He just robbed the First National Bank.
And it looks as if he's on his way for two.
But what would the Easter Bunny want with money?
Finding that out, Fred, is a job for guess who?
Let's see. Are you a living American?
Yes?
Bigger than a bread box?
Barely.
Then you must be, Super Chicken?
Right. Get the super sauce. I'll change into my super suit.
Here's the sauce.
Oh, yeah. You've outdone yourself, Fred.
Yes, well, I put salt on the rim of the...
The powerful sauce took effect, and the scrawny, underdeveloped chicken became a scrawny, overdeveloped Super Chicken.
To the super coop, Fred.
Roger Wilcox.
Meanwhile, the large, raggedy rabbit had plundered his way through town and was now at the last national bank.
Look, you want an Easter basket full of marshmallow chickies or not?
Well, certainly, but...
Then hand over the dough.
hand over the dough. Oh, very well.
Yes, no one dared to stop the Easter Bunny. No one but Super Chicken.
No one can set himself above the law, Fred. Not even the Easter Bunny.
Super Chicken. Suppose he heard you. We might not get an Easter basket with marshmallow chickies.
You knew the job was dangerous when you took it, Fred. Now I shall use my super myopescope to spot his whereabouts. Where'd everybody go?
I'm right here.
The myopescope must need adjusting. I'll focus on that building ahead of us. Better? Better?
Better hurry up, because we're going to... Crash.
Clear as a bell, Fred. It's the Red Carrot Hotel.
The mighty chicken had done it again. For as everyone knows, the Red Carrot Hotel caters only to traveling Easter bunnies.
And there he is, Fred.
What's he doing?
He's dyeing the money all different colors. Come on.
Quickly disguising themselves as eggs to avoid drawing attention, our heroes approached the bunny's door.
Oh, never mind. We'll come back later.
No, Fred. We're going in.
Oh, what have we done?
We've discovered the real thief, Fred. This isn't the Easter Bunny. It's the notorious bank robber, Louis the Lapin.
Hey, you're pretty smart for an egg.
Actually, in reality, I am Super Chicken.
And I am stuck in this stupid eggshell.
That was the break Louis the Lapin had been waiting for. First, he dropped a heavy steel cage over Super Chicken. Then he pulled a lever that sent Fred into the dye machinery.
Ow, that's hot.
You can't do that to my friend.
Why not?
He looks terrible in stripes.
So I'll give him polka dots.
Ow. Get me out of here before I'm hard-boiled altogether.
Spurred by his friend's plight, the mighty chicken burst through the steel bars and hurtled headfirst into a dye vat.
You're right, Fred. This stuff is hot.
And now, farewell, Super Chicken, for I shall...
You shall what, Louis the Lapin?
I shall go to jail for about 20 years, I think.
Congratulations, Super Chicken. You led us right to his hideout.
I did? How?
We just followed that cry in the sky.
But, Chief, I haven't given my cry in the sky yet.
Suffering catfish? You suppose we're in the wrong episode?
No matter, Chief. I charged Louis the Lapin with bank robbery and dyeing U.S. currency. Why did you dye that money?
I'll tell you why. Because I hate the color green. I hate it, you hear? I robbed banks for 30 years, and what do I have for it? A pile of green money. So I decided to dye it. Shocking pink, peacock blue, chartreuse, cerise, buttercup yellow, orange vermilion, Naples red.
He may have been a bank robber, Fred, but he had the heart of a poet.
And the head of an Easter bunny. Now can I get out of this thing?
I don't quite know how to say this, Fred, but I think it shrank in that hot dye. It won't come off.
Oh, come on.
So next Easter, when the real Easter Bunny gets ready to deliver his baskets, and you hear that cry in the sky, you'll know it's Super Chicken.
And his faithful polka dot Easter egg.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
This is Yellowbone National Park, so called because of the many fossil bones left by the dinosaurs of long ago.
Correction, these are chicken bones left by the litter bugs of last season.
Oh. Of course, the outstanding attraction of Yellowbone is its famous geyser, Old Faithful. Many people do not know why it is called Old Faithful. They always find out. And this is an habitual criminal called the Geezer. Today marks the climax of 30 years of thievery for, are you ready for this? The Geezer is stealing the geyser.
Down, boy, down! Nabbit!
But why would anyone want to steal a geyser?
Why not? There's a million things you can do with a geyser.
Such as?
I'll think of something.
On that same day, Henry Cabot Henhouse III and Fred were touring the park, inspecting the many interesting chicken bones.
A sight like that certainly makes me thankful.
For what?
That nobody's ever found a way to fricassee a lion.
Look, Fred, there's Old Faithful, the famous geyser.
I didn't know it was portable.
It isn't, Fred. Somebody is stealing it.
What would anybody want with a geyser?
There's a million things you can do with a geyser, Fred.
Such as?
No time to explain, Fred. This looks like a job for...
Super Chicken.
Right.
Or is it Smokey the Bear?
In a nearby grove of trees, Henry changed into his super suit while Fred mixed the powerful super sauce.
Thanks, Fred.
How come you said, before you drank it?
Why wait till the last minute, Fred?
The super sauce went to work, and soon the nature-loving chicken was changed to a geezer-hating Super Chicken.
To the super coop, Fred. We're going for the geezer with a geyser.
Roger Wilcox.
And the mighty bird took to the air.
He should be easy to spot, Fred.
Why?
It's pretty hard to disguise a geyser. Aha! There it is.
I don't see a thing.
You can't see it, Fred, but my supervision tells me it's just below us.
Gee, I wish I had supervision.
I do the best I can for you, Fred. Hang on.
Unfortunately, what Super Chicken had spotted was not a geyser, but a gusher, an oil gusher. And the super coop was now covered with black, greasy kid stuff.
What a mess!
Yes, better keep an eye out for a car wash, Fred.
Why me? You're the one with the supervision.
Do you think I'm going to waste a gimmick like that on looking for car washes?
Hey, there's one.
But as fate would have it, that particular car wash had just opened under new management.
The Geezer's Geyser. Super car wash. I told you I'd think of something. This car wash will make me a mint.
Afraid not, Mr. Geezer. That geyser is going back to Yellowbone Park, and you're going back to jail.
But the geezer was not to be captured so easily, for he darted into the control booth of his super car wash.
It's no use, Geezer. We're not going to budge an inch till you come out.
I hate to say this, Super Chicken, but we're budging.
Yes, a powerful chain had fastened itself around their ankles and was dragging them toward the geezer's super car wash.
Never fear, Fred. I still have an arsenal of secret weapons.
Not for long, Super Chicken.
Well, so much for the secret weapons.
Got my best plumed hat, too. Well, I've still got my super brain.
I thought that went with the hat.
The geezer now put the car wash into high gear, and our heroes began to have a very rough time. They had their white sidewalls steamed.
Ow, ow, ow.
They had their bumper guards polished.
Ow, 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 ow.
Their grill work cleaned.
Ow, 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 ooh, ooh.
And then they were pushed into the roaring steam of Old Faithful itself.
Yeah! Oh! Hang tough, Fred. I think we're through the worst of it.
Not quite, Super Chicken.
And the geezer activated his giant blower.
There's more than one way to pluck a chicken.
We'll never get out of this in one piece, Super Chicken.
I know, Fred. I'm losing pieces already. There's only one thing to do.
What?
Can't you guess?
No.
Give up?
Now there's an idea. Hey, geezer, we give up.
No. I'm talking about my total destruct button.
But that'll blow up 5 city blocks, and us with it.
You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs, Fred.
But we're not cooking, Super Chicken.
It's just a matter of time. Look. The geezer is sending us into the infrared drying oven.
I was wrong. Somebody did find a way to fricassee a lion. Okay, push the button.
Bye, Fred. Don't think it hasn't been...
What happened?
You must have been standing at the exact center of the explosion, Fred.
But what about you?
I was slightly to one side.
But in just a short time, our friends had things put to rights again.
Yes, Fred, the geezer is safely locked in that jail.
Super Chicken, that's Old Faithful. You put the geyser in jail by mistake.
I did?
And if the geyser's in jail, where's the geezer?
He's, earning an honest living, Fred.
Where?
In Yellowbone National Park.
The mighty chicken had triumphed again. So when you hear that cry in the sky,
you'll know that Super Chicken goofed.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
this is the Noodle, one of the world's richest and brainiest criminals. The sound you hear is the Noodle using his noodle to plan another perfect crime.
I have it. Another perfect crime. Beastly!
You rang, sir?
No, as a matter of fact, I called.
Sorry, sir.
Find me a green cat and a blue vacuum cleaner, Beastly. I'm going to rob a bank.
Very good, sir.
At 2:30 that afternoon, the Noodle and his butler entered the city bank.
All right, Beastly. Let the cat out of the bag.
Very good, sir.
Good heavens, a green cat!
A green cat?
Now, there's something you don't see every day.
Purple, yes, but green?
Everybody was so amazed at seeing a green cat that no one noticed the Noodle sucking up the bank's money with the blue vacuum cleaner.
Come, Beastly. Time to go.
After you, sir.
And looking like any ordinary vacuum cleaner salesman and his butler, the criminals calmly walked out of the bank.
Brilliant, sir. Another perfect crime.
Not quite, Noodle.
It's Super Chicken.
And Fred.
Please, the help should be seen and not heard.
Quite right, sir.
Now let's see how you like my super vacuum cleaner.
You may have got the money, Super Chicken, but you shan't get me. Light the rocket on my back, Beastly.
Very good, sir.
He's getting away.
Never. Light the rocket under my cape, Fred. I could have sworn I had a rocket back there.
Must be in your other cape.
Later, back at the Noodle's apartment,
Super Chicken foiled me again.
Yes, sir.
It's no fun committing perfect crimes if I always get caught.
No, sir.
I must get rid of Super Chicken.
Yes, sir. How, sir?
Well, how else? I'll use my noodle.
and in the incredibly short time of 2 minutes and 18 seconds, the Noodle had it.
Beastly, get me a 7-pound watermelon.
A watermelon? I don't get it, sir.
Super Chicken will.
A short time later, the Noodle was flying high over the city in his jet plane.
3, 2, 1. Drop the watermelon, Beastly.
Very good, sir.
The Noodle then landed, drove his limousine back to the city, and stopped in front of a bank.
Ah, yes. Here comes the watermelon right on course. Paint an X on the sidewalk right there, Beastly.
Very good, sir.
Now to bait the trap. I am going to rob this bank.
Aha! I heard you with my super hearing.
And he saw you with his supervision, too.
If he had any supervision, he wouldn't be standing on an X waiting for a watermelon.
Watermelon? What watermelon?
That watermelon.
Super Chicken, are you all right?
I beg pardon, sir. I don't think we've met.
Super Chicken!
Glad to know you, Super Chicken.
Aha! My plan worked. That watermelon hit Super Chicken in his one weak spot, his head. His memory is gone.
You mean he has You mean his memory is gone?
Exactly. Super Chicken is now just another dumb clock. Come, Beastly, we have work to do.
And as Super Chicken stood calmly by, the Noodle robbed the bank and strolled away.
He's getting away. Here, drink some super sauce. It may help your memory.
Sorry, Harvey. I never drink with strangers.
Free to do as he wished, the Noodle began a rampage of crime, robbing bank after bank.
Please, Super Chicken, you've got to remember.
Say, aren't you Roger Wilcox?
It's no use. Like Super Chicken would say if he were here, if you want a thing done, and you want it do, and you do it right, yourself, it's no good. I just can't deliver one-liners.
But Fred did drag the befuddled chicken into a nearby phone booth and changed clothes with him.
Now for the super sauce. Then I, Super Fred, will catch the Noodle.
Ah! The super sauce went to work and quickly transformed Fred into a crumpled heap on the ground.
I guess it just doesn't work on lions.
Still determined to capture the Noodle, plucky Fred took the fuzzy-minded chicken to the super coop, put it into high gear, and shot it into the air.
Bugga, 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 bugga.
Unfortunately, Fred didn't know the first thing about flying a super coop. He smashed through a water tower, hit a clothesline full of wash, zoomed to an altitude of 10,000 feet, and went into a power dive.
Harvey,
What is that?
you are a lousy driver.
Sue me.
Call it dumb cluck luck if you will, but on the street just below, the Noodle was making a getaway with another truckload of money. The coop scored a direct hit. Super Chicken flew the coop and landed on his head. The force of the blow restored his memory.
You are under arrest, Noodle.
I guess I'm really in the soup this time.
And you know what kind, too.
Yes.
Super Chicken Noodle Soup.
With the Noodle and Beastly safely in jail, Super Chicken returned to dig his friend Fred out of the wreckage.
Are you okay, Fred?
I don't believe we've met, stranger.
Oh, dear.
Yes, as it turned out, Fred had a weak spot, too. So when you hear that cry in the sky, you'll know it's Super Chicken and
Harvey, Roger, Floyd, Prudence.